The following story has been brought to you by StoriesToInspire.org.
And the story is like this. The Manchester Rosh Hashiva, Rabbi Yehuda Zev Segal, never missed an opportunity to express Hakar Satov. When on an overcast day the clouds parted to allow the sun to shine, he lifted his eyes heavenward and said with a smile, the Rebbeinu Shalom has brought out the sun for all of us. So you hear this? This is a Gadol Hadar, and I'm sure this happens a million times in our lifetimes. It was a cloudy day, the clouds opened up and the sun came out, and he's saying to Hashem, I want to thank you for letting the sun come out. When a woman of fourth Rosh Hashiva, Baruch Hashem, she was expecting a child, he said, Baruch Hashem, Chazde Hashem, the kindness of Hashem. One has no idea how much gratitude one must feel for being able to have a child, and the child for being born healthy. So I want to tell you something that happened today. So today, it was a very sad day for me. One of my students, one of the girls that I'm very close to, after a few years of being married and with a little child, got divorced. And because her parents are not here, I went with her to be like her father, so to say, to sit with her at this divorce, at this get. It's probably the saddest thing to ever see a husband put a get in his wife's hands, and then her hands are open, and then she has to close her hands and walk with it. I was mamish on the side. I was broken. Rabbi Wallerstein is a life to go to weddings and be an aide at the wedding, but to sit by a divorce and watch a cipher write a divorce on parchment instead of watching a Rosh Hashiva write a ksuva on parchment. It's a tragedy. It's like it says. The Mizbeach cries. It's a destruction in the Yerushalayim of a house. It was very sad. So the girl who was there was, of course, it's a very big thing in a person's life. All those hopes and I'm sitting there and I'm thinking like I was there when these two guys got married. I did the Pidyon Ben on their kid. I was probably a witness at their wedding. So I gave a bracha at their wedding. Great bracha, that worked out. But anyway, so I'm standing there and I'm like, they really loved each other once upon a time, and all those hopes of being married and bringing up children together and fun and life, gone. Just gone. It's over. Krisis. Krisis means it's cut. So she turns to me and she says, So why, Rabbi? So how am I supposed to go to sleep tonight and thank Hashem for my life? And she's, and I have to, and I'm like, what am I supposed to answer? This is, the Gemara, the Mishnah in Pirkei Avos says, don't talk to someone when the mace is in front of them. In other words, when someone loses a person, don't try to make them feel good because it's just going to aggravate them more. So I'm like, we're going to start giving her a share on Emunah. And I remember this first lesson over here, and I said something to her. I said the following. I said, some people, like the Manchester Rav, when the clouds break open and the sun comes out, so they thank Hashem. I said, but there are other people in the world who are farmers, and every single day they come out and the sun is clear. Like in the United States, this summer is in the middle of a drought, and they come out every day and there's no clouds, and they're davening for clouds. I said, and when the clouds come, if they're white clouds, it doesn't help them. I said, but if they're dark clouds and they're black clouds, they become unbelievably happy. Why are you happy they're dark black clouds? Because dark black clouds give rain, and rain makes things grow. So Baruch Hashem, that Hashem put those words into my mouth, and I said, right now you're sitting in a room, you have the Eidim and the Bezdin. So you're sitting in the room and the clouds are really dark. But dark clouds bring rain. This marriage didn't work for whatever reasons, whatever it wasn't happening. And you need to grow from this. You need to have a life after this. And some people, when there's very dark clouds, it's good for them. Because light clouds don't bring rain and sun doesn't bring rain. Sun's great, but it doesn't bring rain. And for things to grow, if it's sunny all year and there's no rain, nothing grows. I said, I'll tell you something even interesting, the way Hashem, created the world. Things can live just in water without sunlight. Things grow on the bottom of the ocean. With water, everything can grow. Just sunlight, I don't think anything can grow. You have to have some water in the desert in the winter. When it rains, everything grows. And the minute it becomes summer, it's all sand. So the way Hashem created the world is that in pure sunlight, without rain, nothing can grow. But in pure rain, without sunlight, certain things can grow. Hydroponics, whatever. Certain things can grow. So I told her, I said, you're in your rain right now, but clouds are really dark. Clouds that are really dark sometimes are good because there's a lot of water in them, and water makes things grow. So it's a dark moment for you right now, but the truth is that rain and dark clouds, when there's a drought, rain and dark clouds is a good thing. So sometimes when it gets really dark outside, right, it's not scary, it's what we're waiting for.
Enjoyed this story? Come again. Bring a friend. StoriesToInspire.org